You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. I'm Pinky Webb. The Embassy of Italy in Manila recently launched a book to mark the 75 years of, let me repeat that, 75 years of bilateral ties between the Philippines and Italy. The book, entitled Philippines, Italy Rising Together, is an anthology of narratives from Filipino writers who explore the multifaceted relationship between the two countries, but also Italian. Readers will be taken on a journey to learn about the shared history and cultural exchanges throughout the 75 years of bilateral ties. Our source today, Italian Ambassador to the Philippines, Marco Clemente. Ambassador, again, it's good to finally meet you. You've been here for 2 years. Welcome to The Source. Welcome to CNN Philippines.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
So, this is the book that we're talking about. I'm going to show this to everyone. And this is a product of hard work done in 2 years. So when it is done in 2 years, it means the ambassador has been here for 2 years. Was this your brainchild?
Well, it's a child of many mothers and fathers, but I take the credit to add the original idea. But of course, it is the result of a work of many people.
Right. So, this is rare. We were talking about it. This is a rare initiative. Tell us why.
I think that you said it took 2 years and the effort of many people. It's rare because making an object like a book like this, high quality by the way, and I have to give the merit also of your publishing industry. This is very good because they were able to produce an object of this high quality. Mm-hmm. It is something that it's very difficult to do, and especially for an embassy which has a lot of other, of course, jobs and duties. It's something extra that it took time, but it gave us a lot of satisfaction and happiness because we are leaving something behind us, something to remind the importance of our bilateral relation, which dated back to many years ago, and is something to be celebrated, something that will remain, hopefully, for the years to come.
And when we were talking about this earlier, we said these are a collection also of writers, their narratives, their experiences. But before that, it's just a lot of activities, even the ambassador's residence. It shows photos of the ambassador's residence to those who may not have been there.
Outside and not inside.
Yeah, outside with is this a dog?
No, this is our cat,
That's
our
your
kitten.
cat. That's your kitten. So, and then there are about 80 stories. Tell us more about this. How important is the contribution, and what can we find out from them?
Well, this is an important section of this book. The book is composed of 3 sections, basically. The first one is the institutional one. So it's contribution from the embassy, from the Department of Foreign Affairs, from various different institutions, Filipinos. There are messages from Secretary Manalo, from my Minister of Foreign Affairs. And this is what you expect from a book issued by an embassy. But the second section is different. We gave the floor to the people who actually made this relationship possible in their real life. Filipinos and Italians who have reason to be connected to our two countries. So 80 people told the story, and I think these stories are worthy being told, and I hope that your colleagues also would like to have a look of this book and maybe getting inspiration from the stories they will be reading in this book to tell other stories, individual stories about these people. They are great people. We have 200,000 Filipinos in Italy. We have a smaller number of Italians in this country, but they are working together to make this relationship so important, so strong.
I guess there's much to learn, especially from the Filipinos and even Italians who will share their stories. This is, of course, contained in a book in the age of, digitalization, as we mentioned a while ago, obviously has its good and bad side. A lot of good, but it's a book. in the age of, as mentioned a while ago, digitalization, how important is it to actually have a hard copy, a book like this?
Thank you, Pinky, for raising this issue, because this is one of the reasons why I'm so proud of this product. I will be very concrete here. We're talking about an object that people, especially the youth, are not getting very familiar with. And I'm talking from my personal experience of a father of a 16-year-old kid obsessed with TikTok and other social, which are very good in themselves, but of course is getting less and less interest in reading. Reading is important. What we are, what I am, what you are, Pinky, is also the product of what we read.
True, true.
And young people in our country, they're not realizing. This book is a very humble contribution from the Embassy of Italy to hopefully start even a debate on the public, on the importance of this. This is crucial for the future of our children.
I join you there. But we need to take a short break. We'll be right back. You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. I'm Pinky Webb. Let's go back to our source today, Italian Ambassador to the Philippines, Marco Clemente. I'm going to summarize what we talked over during our Facebook Live. This book is not for sale, but go ahead, Ambassador. They can, if they are interested to read it.
It's online on the Italian Embassy's website.
Okay, very quickly, also important to note that it was in July, last July, that an Italian Navy ship, Francesco Morosini, it's supposed to be the newest and most sophisticated Italian Navy boat that docked at the Manila port and was here actually for a 5-day visit. Obviously, this is significant, but in between that, there were exercises between the two navies, and supposed to be, we're finalizing a defense agreement or crafting a defense agreement. Where is the Philippines and Italy in all this?
Well, I mean, we are in the process of negotiating it. I have to thank the Filipino authorities to be so supportive. So a delegation from Italy, on the occasion you mentioned before, met their counterpart to table a draft proposal, which is under perusal by the relevant Filipino authorities. So let's hope that this memorandum will be signed as soon as possible. There will be a significant reinforcement of our bilateral relationship also in that crucial sector.
Very interesting, Ambassador. We look forward to this, of course, and we thank you for coming over. It's a pleasure to meet you. And congratulations on this book and thinking about it. Italian Ambassador to the Philippines, Marco Clemente. Take care of yourself, Ambassador.
Thank you.
I'll
too.
see you again.
Bye-bye.
And thank you for joining us here on The Source. I'm Pinky Webb. You're watching CNN Philippines.